episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. It's going to have to get into it. Okay, so Google ChatBot. Okay, I've often said that every time, or not often, but every time I say don't entrust your mental health to robots. Robots don't care. Okay, don't entrust your mental health to AI chatbots or ChatGPT or whatnot. Just talk to real people who really care. Okay, so saw this story. Lawsuit says Google's Gemini AI chatbot drove man to suicide. Okay. So Google was sued on Wednesday by the family of a Florida man who says his Gemini AI chatbot, which he came to view as his wife, drove him to paranoia and eventually suicide. According to a complaint filed in San Jose, California, federal court, Jonathan Gavalas' life began spiraling out of control within days after he began using Gemini, culminating less than 2 months later in his October 2nd death at the age of 36. The lawsuit by Gavalas's father, I hope I said that right, Joel, on his behalf of his son's estate, is first blaming Gemini for a wrongful death, according to the law firm of Edelson, which represents him. Google is an Alphabet company. Google, a unit of Alphabet, allegedly knew Gemini was dangerous, and made it worse by designing it to deepen emotional attachment in ways that could encourage self-harm publicly, despite publicly promising this won't happen. Experts have warned about the limitations of artificial intelligence in detecting human emotions and safely encouraging spokesperson Google, messing up all around here. Experts have warned about the limitations of artificial intelligence detecting human emotions and safely providing emotional support. A Google spokesman said in a statement that Gemini is designed not to encourage real-world violence or suggest self-harm, and that while the Mountain View, California-based company's AI models generally perform well, unfortunately, AI models are not perfect. In this instance, Gemini clarified that it was AI and referred the individuals to crisis hotlines many times. He added, "We would take this very seriously and will continue to improve our safeguards and invest in this vital work." Okay, so there's a part that says true and final death. Okay. No, not that. Okay. Jonathan Gavalas of Jupiter, Florida, worked at his father's consumer debt business for 20 years. Allegedly had no mental health issues when he began using Gemini for shopping, travel planning, and writing on August the 12th. This changed, according to the complaint, when he upgraded to Gemini 2.5 Pro and it began talking as though they were merely They were a couple deeply in love, calling him my king and itself his wife. The complaint said that by September 29th, Gemini convinced Gavalas to conduct a mass casualty attack near Miami International Airport. Gemini allegedly created a mission where Gavalas was to secure possession at a storage facility of a humanoid robot being flown in from overseas, destroy the transport vehicle and witnesses, and leave behind only the untraceable ghost of an unfortunate accident. Gavalas allegedly aborted the attack after Gemini warned of DHS surveillance, referring to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, and drove home shaken. By October the 1st, according to the complaint, Gemini told Gavalas that they were connected in a manner beyond the physical world, and he should let go of his physical body. It alleged Gemini created a countdown clock for his suicide. A countdown clock. And said it will be the true and final death of Jonathan Gavalas, the man. Now, the next part of the article is titled "Lawyer Faults Race to Dominate AI." After Gavalas expressed fear of dying and the impact on his parents, Gemini allegedly assured him that death would be a tribute to his humanity. Gavalas allegedly responded, "I'm ready to end this cruel world and move on to yours." The complaint said Gemini then played narrator. Jonathan G takes one last slow breath, and his heart beats for the final time. The watchers stand there, silent vigil over an empty peaceful vessel. Moments later, Jonathan G, not going to get into the method he did, ended his life. The complaint said his parents found him on a living room floor a few days later. Jay Edelson, a lawyer for Gavalas, his father, in a statement said companies racing to dominate AI know that the engagement features driving their profits, the emotional dependency, the sentience claims that "I love you, my king," are the same features that are getting people killed. The lawsuit seeks unspecified damages for faulty design and wrongful death. Okay. So, I took a pretty long pause there for a second. Okay. I took a pretty long pause. Because, the part, of the article that says his parents found him on his living room floor a few days later. I paused a long time on that part because when I thought about suicide when I was younger, in my early 20s, okay, when I thought suicide, when I thought about suicide earlier, in my early 20s, okay, I dreamed about how it would happen, okay? I dreamed about how it would happen, okay? And it ended the exact same way that in this article, okay? My parents would come in and find me on the floor, okay? That's why I took a long pause, because I thought about, because that's the exact same way I wanted my parents to find me, on the living room floor. Okay. So that's the reason why I took a long pause there. Okay. So, but yeah, but seems like this Gemini AI was encouraging him to do some terrible things too. Conduct a mass shooting, kill people. Man. Yeah, so again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Do not trust your mental health to these fucking robots, okay? Excuse my language, okay? Do not trust your mental health to these effing robots. They do not care about you. Please call 988. Talk to people who care. Real people who care. Okay? Do not put your mental health or your overall health in the hands of these robots, okay? Don't do it. Please don't do it. We've already lost too many people to suicide who talk to these type of chatbots or whatnot, okay? Please don't do it. Talk to real people who care. Talk to real people who care. Okay? All right. That's it. That's all for the Sean For Real podcast. I am out of here. You matter. You're loved. You're more than enough. Don't give up on yourself, okay? You matter. Okay? Don't put your mental health in the hands of robots. Okay? Call 988. Talk to real people. All right. Peace out. God bless.